This is Trending FC, where we tell you everything we know about football. Now, there's a lot of news already on ground talking about Nico Jackson, talking about Darwin Nunez, talking about Sesko, Benjamin, Manchester United, Liverpool, Al Hilal, and then Newcastle. Quickly, let's jump into it now. Now, should we say congratulations to Manchester United fans, or should we say congratulations to them in advance? Because remember, the story flying all over the place before now is that Sesko has agreed that he wants to go to Manchester United. But based on what Manchester United have already bid, which is waging around £85 million, everything, which is including add-ons, made it impossible for the club to accept it because Newcastle made a higher bid, bringing in £90 million, everything. You understand? And so this one made a little delay to step into the whole conversation. But as we speak currently now, the club-to-club discussion between Manchester United and then RB Leipzig is completely concluded. And as we speak, everything has been agreed that Sesko Benjamin is going to go to Manchester United for the sum of 85 or 84 million euros or pounds thereabout. According to the story, it wasn't that clear, but that's the fact. And then also everything has been agreed. The only thing left now is just the paperwork. And that is why we say, should we congratulate them in advance or should we just give them a full-time congratulations? But currently the situation on ground now concerning Sesko Benjamin is that everything has been concluded verbally, and then all we just need to wait for now is the confirmation that 100% complete for Sesko Benjamin moving to Manchester United, and he'll be going to Manchester United from now and they're staying there all the way to around June or July 2030, meaning he will be is being signed for 5-year deal currently, and that is that. Then quickly now, this one leaves Newcastle completely stranded with no option to sign a striker, because currently now striker in the market is completely scarce. Do you understand? The only striker I can really lay my hands on currently is Nico Jackson, and the amount of money Chelsea are placing on Nico Jackson, around 80 to 70 million pounds, is somehow on the higher side compared to his performance before now. And so I don't know if Newcastle will at the end of the day turn their attention to Nico Jackson or probably move on to seek for somewhere else, which I know is not going to be that easy because striker currently is very scarce in the market. Now, again, that one brings us to Chelsea. Chelsea have agreed that if a good bid comes for Jackson, they are going to probably open the door for him to leave. And so we should be expecting anything from that side of the story, which means anybody who comes with a good bid for Nico Jackson, then probably we're going to see Nico Jackson leaving the club also. Now that brings us to Liverpool. Liverpool are still interested in signing Isak, but currently now they are thinking of selling Darwin Nunez. And from everything I've been able to gather so far, Al Hilal are the people coming for Darwin Nunez, and they have gone so far. They have already concluded a lot of things about him. I think around 53, 54 or 55 euros thereabout currently. But they have not put the paperwork, but they have agreed everything about signing Darwin Nunez to Al Hilal as it stands now. And then that completely brings us to the last talk of the day, talking about Holland, which is Holland from Manchester United, that striker. He's been saying before now that if Sesko comes, the whole situation is going to change because there's going to be a big challenge, to try to get a first shirt in the club, but is going to stay to try to fight for his first shirt. And then that brings us to Manchester United also concluding that whichever way it happens, if Holland decides to stay, then there's no problem. But if he decides to leave and there comes a good bid for him, they may probably or likely let him to leave. And currently, that is everything that has been going on in the transfer market. But the whole fact is this: Sesko Benjamin has completely been signed to Manchester United. And so that is a fact. And if there's going to be any changes at all, it's just going to be changes on things that is going to be written on the paper. And apart from that, I don't think there's any other thing that may likely change that fact that the club-to-club talks has already become a full-time agreement on both sides. And so all we know currently is that Manchester United, there you are having your player Sesko Benjamin as another signee in the club. Now, thank you very much, and this is where we wrap up for today. Now, continue to follow me, continue to subscribe, and then turn on that button so that anytime I bring another new video coming your way, you'll be first person to be notified. And with that, I leave you and I say peace.